Hey everyone, and a massive welcome to my channel. I'm your host, Red, and if you're anything like me, your home is more than just a place to live. It's a hub of innovation, convenience, and downright awesome gadgets. On this channel, we're going to explore everything that makes our digital lives better, easier, and more fun. But to kick things off and give you a little taste of what this channel is all about, I wanted to share something really personal. The five technologies I use frequently, practically every single day, right here in my own home. These aren't just fancy toys. These are tools that genuinely transform my daily routines and made my life so much smoother. So whether you're a tech enthusiast, looking for a clever ways to upgrade your space, or just curious about what makes my world tick, you're in the right place. Ready to see what made the cut? Let's jump right in and unveil my top 5 tech essentials. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving down the deep pair of true wireless earbuds that have been making some serious waves in the budget of the world. The Basis Ncock WM01. I've been using this for a solid 2 weeks now, putting them through a absolute ringer from my daily commute to just, chilling at home. The questions on everyone's mind is, are these tiny, affordable earbuds actually worth your money? We're going to break down the build quality, the six sound performance, and give you my final verdict on the overall value. Let's get into it. First things first, let's talk about the build quality now. Considering the price point, you are not expecting a premium metal finish, right? And you don't get one. The case and the buds are all quality. They are all high quality matte ABS plastic actually. But there's a surprise. It doesn't feel cheap and or flimsy at all. The case, just look how small and portable this thing is. Look, it's so compact. It just literally disappears in my jeans pocket. The finish is nice because it's a finger resistant because of its matte finish. It's actually matte finish, guys. It's not glossy at all. The lid opens and closes with a satisfying clicky sound. The magnets are strong, holding the bud securely. Big props for including USB-C port for charging. That's a modern convenience I always look for, even on a budget gear actually. It's nice to have this. And now, for the earbuds. These are what Bezos calls their bean design. Yeah, look at the design of it. Looks like looks like a bean. Looks like a bean actually, and it's ridiculously lightweight. Can't really feel the weight in it. You put it in your hands, and they tuck into the ear canal. And honestly, the comfort and fit is a huge win. Actually, it's very comfortable. I can wear this for hours without fear of fatigue. I can get from some, bulky earbuds. And actually, there is no IP rating for water resistance, which is common compromise, but they hold my sweaters work just fine. The one point of critique is the touch controls are a little minimalist. Just play, pause, skip, and voice assist. But I really wish they had, you know, build a volume control on it. Like you can just slide your finger in it, up for volume up and down for volume down. All right. Now, for the most important part is how do they sound? I've been testing this across a mix of genres like hip hop, classical, rock, and some good old pop. The WMO1 uses a PU composite membrane, and the overall sound signature is definitely geared towards a fun, consumer-friendly profile. The bass, for such a tiny driver, the bass is very dominant actually. It hits hard and gives a nice deep rumble and genres like EDM and hip hop. It's not the, tidiest, most detailed bass in the world, but can sometimes bleed a little in the mids for, you know, casual listener who likes that extra punch. This is actually a major selling point. Really not bad at all. And now for the mid-range sound and the vocals and the core of the music's live here, moderate high volumes. The mids are actually quite competent. Vocals are clear, sits well in the mix. They don't really sound resist or muddy, which is, fantastic for this price. The treble, this is where we start to see the budget compromise. The highs are safe. They are generally not harsh or sibilant, which is good, but they also lack shimmer and details actually. You won't get that crystal clear airiness that you hear in premium buds like from Sony. You know what I mean? And now for the final verdict. It's bass heavy, dynamic sound. That's a perfect background listening actually. A podcast, a casual enjoyment. It's easier to step forward from a wireless earphones that come with your phone, but audio files compare your expectations. And now for number two. What is the single most essential gadget in your bag today? For me, this humble power bank. In a world that runs on tiny screens and constant connections, this portable battery is often the difference between a productive day and a tick including panic attack. Today, we're doing a deep dive into pocket-sized powerhouse. We're going to explore exactly how a power bank helps people in their daily lives, and then we'll break down the positive and negative side of relying on these chargers. Is it truly a modern day necessity, or it's just a baggage? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the incredible utility. How does this little block of battery solve genuine everyday human problems? Power banks have granted us true unplugged freedom. We are no longer shackled to the wall outlet. Think about traveling, long flights, bus rides, just a day exploring new cities. This allows you to snap photos and videos, stream music without constantly hunting for a plug. It's about convenience, uninterrupted flow. This is perhaps the most crucial rule. During a power outage, a natural disaster, or a car breakdown, your phone is your connection to help information. A charged power bank ensures you can make it. You know, you can make that critical call when the grid is down. It's genuinely safety device. You know, for anyone who works remotely or uses multiple devices, phone, a tablet, a camera, this is a portable power grid for you. It keeps your gear running during long meetings or shoots, meaning no lost work and no forced downtime, actually. And also, most power banks charge almost anything with USB cable, phones, earbuds, smartwatches, even laptops. It's like the Swiss Army knife of a portable charging, actually. Now, for the reality check. The downsides are, often, but you need to be aware of them before you become overly reliant on a power bank. A massive power bank gives you multiple charges, but when it runs out, it takes forever to recharge, sometimes 8 to 15 hours. It's charger that needs charging, which can be a major planning hassle. Number two, battery degradation. Like all lithium batteries, the power bank itself will gradually lose capacity over time. After a couple of years of heavy use, that 10,000 milliamp power bank might only deliver 7,000 milliamp power. It's an investment with a limited lifespan, actually. And now, for the final verdict. So, after weighing the evidence, where do we land? You know, the power bank is an indispensable piece of modern tech. It offers unprecedented freedom and, more importantly, a crucial layer of safety and emergencies. The key is to be a smart consumer, invest in quality, and always keep the bank itself charged. Don't let the cons of low quality or neglect outweigh the massive benefits of being connected when you need it the most. So now, guys, we are now on our third technology, which is the flash drive. A flash drive is also known as USB drive. Is a small portable device that let us store, transfer, and backup data files easily. Just plug it into a USB port and boom, your data is right there. You know, inside every flash drive is a memory chip that holds your data even when it's not plugged in. That's what makes it so handy. No batteries, no power needed. Did you know there are also different types of USB? The USB 2.0, basic and slower. The USB 3.0 or 3.1, faster for bigger files. And USB Type-C, the newest one that works both ways. Flash drives are super useful for students and professionals, perfect for saving projects, transferring videos, or keeping backup in your important documents. But always remember, always eject properly before removing it. Scan it for viruses, especially if you use public computers. And don't lose it. Small, but it holds big data. So that's it for our third technology, the flash drive. So now, guys, we're now on our fourth technology, my computer. Computers are one of the most important technologies we use every day. Studying, gaming, designing, watching, and even connecting with people online. But have you ever thought about how powerful your computer really is? Let's talk about that. A computer is an electric device that can store, process, and display information. It works with both hardware and software, two main parts that make everything possible. Hardware includes the physical parts like the monitor, the keyboard and mouse, the CPU or system unit, and storage devices like hard drives or SSDs. Software, on the other hand, is what tells the hardware what to do. That includes the operating systems like Windows or Mac OS, and applications like Word, Chrome, or games. Computers can do so many tasks, from typing documents and creating presentations to editing videos, coding, and artificial intelligence. And the best part, we can personalize our computers depending on our needs for school, work, gaming, or creativity. And now, for the last part. So now, guys, we're finally on our last technology, and it's something I really use almost every day, my motorcycle. My motorcycle isn't just a piece of tech, it's my daily body on the road, whether I'm heading to school, running errands, or just going for a chill ride. This bike keeps me moving. It's fast, reliable, and honestly, it saves me a lot of time. What's cool about motorcycle is how they combine engineering, technology, and freedom in all in one. From the engine design, fuel systems, the digital speedometer, everything's made to make riding smoother and smarter. Of course, safety always comes first, so I always wait to make sure my helmet,
and check the bike every day before I ride. Tech like this reminds me that convenience should always go hand in hand with responsibility. And that wraps up my vlog series about technologies. From the first one to this last one, my motorcycle. I've realized how much technology is part of our daily lives. It helps us connect, create, and move forward. Thanks for joining me in this journey, and see you in my next vlog. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.